everybody. It's Bubs the Beast. Um, the topic for you guys today is wheelchair life. Yep, I said it, wheelchair life. Um, Many of you may or may not know I am temporarily wheelchair bound. Um, I've been this way for almost maybe 9, 10 months, almost a year. Um, it's been pretty hard. Um, But I will tell you what, life goes on. I am a C7, which means my injury is a C7. I had a bad fall. I hit my neck on a couch, an old couch. Either way it goes, it cracked my spine a little bit, which has left me temporarily paralyzed. Doctors say I will walk, but only God knows when. I've actually been having problems with my insurance over this past year, which has caused me to miss a lot of physical therapy, which in return has stopped the healing process. Um, but I'm still hopeful, and I got everything situated, and so now I should be able to return probably by the beginning of next year. Um, but the reason I'm making this video is because there is so much controversy about people and being in a wheelchair, and I don't like it. I hear all this talk about what you can and can't do whilst in a wheelchair. And I'm the perfect person to tell you about it because I'm actually in one. So, um, as far as do's and don'ts and things you can do and can't do, you're really limitless. Besides actually standing on your own 2 feet, there's absolutely nothing that you can do that everybody else does. You can see my hair looks nice. I did my own hair, yeah. I do hair. And I had to go through a whole process of learning how to work my hands again. God is good, and I got them back. God is good. When I say I've seen God's grace and His mercy, so there is no telling me there is no God. There's no telling me that there is no higher power that is looking out for us, because there is. I've seen Him make amazing things happen. I can move my right my right foot, and I can move my right leg, so I'm not technically paralyzed anymore. And that's showing that God can do amazing things in your life. I lost everything and I got it right back. God is good. God is good. And do you know by next year my left leg will be working too? God is good. He does amazing things. And even if he didn't, God is awesome. When I say there is nothing that you guys do that we can't do, there's nothing. I mean, to be honest, a couple ways, I might have an advantage over a couple. No, I'm just playing. But as far as sex goes, if you want a guy and he's in a wheelchair and he's hot, baby, hop on him. Hop on him for he hop on you. And if you see a girl that's in a wheelchair and she's looking good, baby, put her on your team. She probably can do stuff for you that your girl can't, or that a girl you've had can't do. So don't never judge a book by its cover or think that we are in any way limited. We're not. Only people in this world that are limited are people that set limits upon themselves. And I will tell you what, it's not easy to get up every day and to look at yourself and you're different than what you're used to, or to have to ask for help. But I'm gonna tell you what though, I, being the biggest person in the world who would not ask for help, needs help now. You know, I need help now, and it hurts my feelings sometimes, but it's life. And I'm still living, and I'm still doing, and I'm still providing for my children. I'm still doing everything that I did do. So I'm not lacking in any way. Um so for anybody who's in a wheelchair and you feel like your life is somehow been altered and it can never be okay, that's a lie, because it can. You can have love, you can have a family, you can get a job, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. And to anybody who think we can't, I'm proof. I'm proof. I have it. I still have love. I still have my family. I still have a great team that supports me. And I can still do whatever the fuck I want to do. And you know what? I told God I ain't want to do nothing but hair. And what? You know what? I'm still doing hair. So now what? What? Nothing. Nothing. I'm not. I'm not hurting. I feel pain every now and then, but we all get little aches and pains. Don't limit yourself. Don't. To your standards or anybody fucking else's. You can do amazing things. God put it in us. We don't have a body, we have a soul. You hear me? I saw that on Instagram and it changed the way I thought about life, period. We don't have a body, we have a soul. This vessel that I'm in right now is not me. It's just something that I'm using to get through. You see what I'm saying? I have a soul though. I have a soul. And my soul is the element of life that's inside of me. That force that's driving me to continue. It's my soul. So when my man sees me or my kids see me or the public sees me, you see my soul. That's what you see. You see the beauty that's inside of me that shows out on the outside. That's what you see. And that's what you see when you see other people in a wheelchair. Do you know that almost 50% of the population are in wheelchairs? Or they're disabled or um they're suffering from some type of illness or disease or whatever the case may be. They are. It's life. It's life. And life does go on. It goes on. I swear it took me so long for me to figure that out, that life goes on. It does. It doesn't stop. Until God says our time is over, you keep going. You keep doing you keep doing whatever it is that you want to do or that your heart is telling you to do. You do that. Y'all complain so fucking much about all the stuff that's wrong, not knowing it could be so much worse. It could always be worse. You know, be grateful for the life that you have, the things that you have, the people that you have. You know, that's a blessing. You know, y'all look at shoes and clothes and cars and y'all think that that's being blessed. Y'all have no idea what a blessing is. A blessing is being able to help somebody who can possibly never do anything for you or can never replace whatever you gave. Being blessed is having love that you don't doubt, that's undeniable. That's being blessed. Love is having a team support you at your worst and know that you can do better and push you to do better, but don't down you. That's a blessing. You know, any way that you can support your family, that job that you go to, that you bust your ass at, you didn't just get yourself there. God put you in a predicament to be able to take care of your family. So be sure that you look out for other people when you can. Be sure that you have a kind heart and be sure that you don't take nothing for granted because you can lose it at any fucking moment. I was one of those main people saying it couldn't be me and it can always be me and it can always be you. Humble yourself. Humble yourself. Treat people how they want to be treated. Love yourself. That's most important. If you can't love nobody the fuck else, love yourself. Because you all you got at the end of the day. When I was at the hospital, when I was there probably about maybe 2 or 3 months, and I sat alone with my friends and everybody had to leave, I thought I was alone. I thought it was over. I thought there was no going on. And then I realized that I'm never alone. And God is always with me. He's always with me. And those times when I went through stuff and I thought there was no coming out of it, I came out of it. God did that for me. He did. When I say, oh, I'm getting teary eyed, y'all. When I say that I seen myself go through things that I never thought I would be able to get over. And I'm getting over. I'm getting over it. I'm getting over everything. Everything. And I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed, y'all. Y'all don't understand. I was just like you. And I was just like you. And I thought that everything I had was because I bust my ass for it. And it's true because I did. But I forgot to give God the glory. I forgot to give God praise because God put me in that position. And you know what? God took it all from me. He took it all until I realized what I had. And now he's giving it all back. He's giving it all. So don't never think it's over. It's never over. to God call you home, it's not over. You keep pushing, you keep fighting, you keep hustling, and you keep getting it. You hear me? You keep getting it. Don't let nobody stop you or tell you what you can't do or who you can't have or what you can't afford. They can't tell you nothing about you. They can't make or break you. They can't. So you can feel how you want to feel about me. You can feel how you want to feel about disabled people, but don't never count them out. Don't never count them out. Ever. They'll surprise the fuck out of you. We'll show you things that you didn't even know. That you didn't even know. Humble yourself. Humble yourself. Thank God for what you got and what you can have and what He's putting you in a position to get. I mean, it could always be worse and it could always be you. Be blessed.